Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to another adventure today. So I have got an absolute beauty of a walk plan for today, and I'm back in Assynt in the North-West Highlands of Scotland. I haven't been here for quite some time, and this walk is described as one of the finest hill walks in Britain. So I hope it lives up to that description. So let me tell you a bit about this walk today. Now, the group of hills that I'm going to attempt today is known as Quinag, and it consists of 3 Corbetts. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Corbetts, it's a mountain in Scotland between 2,500 feet and 3,000 feet. There's 222 of them. This part of Scotland is really famous, mostly because of the North Coast 500, but also because of this landscape. It's like nothing else. You can see kind of where I'm heading there. I think that's a couple of the Corbetts there. I'm going to make some progress and I'll catch up with you once I'm up a bit higher. So the going wasn't too bad, and as you can see in the background here, the incline wasn't going to be too steep towards the top of this first Corbett, so I just enjoyed the views on the way up. Quite a rocky little number this so far. Makes a really easy walk-in for such a rugged landscape. I think I can see the 3 Corbetts in view now. Looks fabulous, it really does. A magnificent place, this. Anyway, let's get going. This is an epic already. I can tell the views up there are going to be really nice. Look, you can see out to sea now. You can see the route. I think this is towards the top. I think that's going to take me up to the top of the Corbett there. But yeah, it's opening right up here. Shouldn't be long till I'm at the top of Corbett number 1. Well, that didn't take too long. I think it was about 2 hours, less than 2 hours to get up here. Oh, this is Corbett number 1. There's the top. Spidian Coinich. I think it translates to the mossy peak. 764 meters high. I tell you, some epic views up here. Let's take a closer look.
If we know all the truth, dark skies rise over your eyes, oh, leaving the living too late. You were a burn with pain in your lungs, now you'll be a memory. Away, away. Away, away.
One of the best views up here has to be behind me there, the famous Sullivan, a mountain I'm yet to do yet. Really high on my list to do. I want to camp on it, but I just haven't had the right conditions and the time to do it yet. That will be a special peak to climb. I'm speechless. Take a look at some of these views. Wow. This is the route that I'm gonna take down here, this ridge across. I actually thought that was the top of Corbett number 2, but it's actually tucked in behind, I think. I think that's it in the distance over there. Number 3, that's a big bulk of a mountain straight over there. And then that lovely loch is down there. A great view of it from here. I could probably spend all day up here. This is quite daunting actually. That is some drop off the side. There's another couple of Corbetts to bag, and I think there's quite a bit of descent and reascent. I think I'll spend another 5 minutes here taking in these spectacular views, and then time to head down that lovely looking ridge.
And the fire will burn all the truth that we all have ever been. Oh, a place to have seen, a place to see.
The next part of the walk here took me across this fantastic ridge, and I have to say it was actually the highlight of the walk. Now this camera does make it look a bit steeper than it is, but yeah, what a place, and the views were just incredible the whole way along. Okay, time to head downhill. That mountain I've just come off is a stunner, isn't it? Torridon-esque terraces all the way down there. Oh, that's incredible, isn't it? Beautiful view down to that loch now. But yeah, I'm going straight down here, up over this bump to the Corbett behind, and then I'll come back over to this one here, and then all the way down and out the path to the van is right out there. I'm having a lot of fun today, I don't know if you can tell. Love these views. But time to plod on. Down there looks quite a drop and then back up, so pick you up once I get back at that high point. So the descent here wasn't nearly as bad as it looked from above, maybe just a couple of 100 metres. And there was the tiniest bit of scrambling on the way down and also on the way up. I would say the way up was slightly steeper, but yeah, it wasn't too difficult. Ooh, this is steep. So there's a bit of up and down towards this next Corbett that you can just see in the centre of the shot here. But I really enjoyed this part of the walk. There's a great view down to the Kyle Skoo Bridge in the distance, and there was a little hidden gem coming up. I have to say, this is one of the finest viewpoints that I've probably ever seen. It was so unexpected, this ledge that just hangs out, and it's well worth the short detour. What a walk this has been. Can confirm it is as described. Fantastic, and I'm just about at the top of this second Corbett. Winds have really picked up. Well, there it is. The top of this fine Corbett. Look at that view out to sea. Incredible. I'm going to try and hide out the wind for a second, as it's really picked up. It's come from nowhere. But this is Salgarm, and it's 776 metres high. Translates to the Blue Heel. Fantastic viewpoint, just as good as the first one. If not, maybe even slightly better. So that view's out to sea. A real panoramic view up here. So I'm going to sit. I think this will be a good spot for lunch, taking the views. I'm not going to stop for long up here. As you can see, it's really, really windy, and I've got a long way to go to get back to my van. Oh man! But you can see the route I took here over that fine ridge. The next Corbett, number 3, the highest of all, is over there. Back down towards the north. Loads of Corbetts in that area, I think. And that's one thing about Assynt. There wasn't a lot of Munros to do in Assynt during my Munro round. There's only a couple, maybe 3 or 4. So it's good to revisit and get the Corbetts bagged in this area. There is loads, like I say, to the north there's loads, and they're really, really good ones too. Looking forward to that. In my opinion, the best view from this peak is definitely out to sea. I could sit and look at that all day. Fantastic, but that wind is getting rather annoying, so yeah, time to crack on. Oh, I'm tired. Fair pull up through all that. But they're a little bit scrambling, and yeah, just a few ups and downs. But anyway, it's on to number 3. Doesn't look far at all actually. Within touching distance now. Way up here, and then you come back down here and skirt around that lock. You can maybe just make out the path down there. This has been some route this. Really enjoyed it. But I am tired, legs are getting a bit sore, so I'll catch you at the top of Corbett number 3. There it is, the third and final Corbett for today. Whew, tough pull up. Tough little day that, to be fair. This is Salgarov. It's 808 metres high. I think it translates to the rough heel. Another brilliant viewpoint and an impressive trig point too. I don't know if I'll be able to get on top of it, maybe. Oh, what a cracking day this has been. Really enjoyed it. Amazing views in every direction. Yeah, I say it's difficult, but it wasn't too bad. The ascent is minimal, as I say. This is only 808 metres. And I dare say where my van's parked, there's no way that's sea level. I'd say it's well above that, but yeah, let me show you some of the views on this Corbett.
Our eyes are burning mine. How I long to see the summer sun with you. I've always known you pull your clothes from bone. I feel your skin, the sea is cold. I'm falling into your soul, and I'll forever dwell on now. My burning flame inside our cove near.
From here I can see back over to the first Corbett of today. That is really impressive from this direction. Over here, you've actually got a couple of Munros. Benmore Assynt on the left hand side and Corbett is on the right hand side. I had a fantastic day on them a few years ago. Not sure, I think this must be another Corbett just in front of me here. And yeah, back to the north, the trig, and there's over to Corbett number 2. Great views from here, isn't there? Out to sea, and yeah, it's fantastic. Right, that's it. It's a long way down from here, back to that junction point, swing down to the loch, and then all the way out to my van. So yeah, time to get going. So the descent was quite a long one, but it was made quite easy with this well-made path which took you all the way down to that loch. So yeah, it wasn't as bad as I imagined. I'll tell you what, this walk has had it all, hasn't it? Spectacular views and lochs and out to sea, and the views have just been spectacular start to finish. They really have. I can't actually remember the name of this loch. It is Lochen Bilach Corne. And I would love to actually go down there for a swim. There's a beautiful sandy beach that's calling my name. I'm a bit behind time, so I'm just going to crack on with this walk out. What can I say? This was described as one of Scotland's, or one of Britain's finest hill walks, I think, and it's lived up to that description. It really has. The views from every one of them Corbetts was spectacular, and some narrow ridge walks. It was just beautiful. There's no words that can really describe it. I'd probably go as far as saying that's better than 90 or 95% of Munros that I've done. I never thought I would say that, but it's true. So anyway, I've got this walk out to do. You can almost see my van in the distance there. This long straight path. It's not going to be too much fun, but yeah, just get my head down and get on with it. So a rating out of 10, solid 10 on the Corbetts for this. It's even the ascent wasn't too difficult. I think because of the height, there were 700-800 meters, so it just makes for a really enjoyable day. I'm sure I'll be back here again in the future. So that's it from me. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And let me know in the comments what you think, if you've done this route or if you're thinking of doing this route. But hopefully you'll join me for some more adventures in the next one.